What's going on YouTube? It's your boy camATL. Shout out to the DFS squad. Shout out to everybody watching this video right now. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure you drop a like down below. Comment anything down in the comment section and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to enter your name into the $50 giveaway. Now I need to do a little bit of a rant, okay? I know there's a lot of people out there struggling with DFS right now because it's wacky and ridiculous and all the best matchups are struggling and then the bad matchups are fucking killing, but it is what it is. I'm about to get into that, okay? As normal, the name of the winner for the $50 giveaway last week will be posted down in the comment section, so check and see if that is you and then enter your name by liking, subscribing, and commenting. Now, let's get into this shit. It's been a while since I've ranted, okay? Put your headphones in. We don't want your kids around. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to say whatever I want real quick. Put your headphones in. If you're at work, you definitely want your headphones in. You don't want to get fired. You know what I mean? So, the last week has probably been the worst DFS week that I have had in a probably since I started doing this like 2.5 years ago. I've never had as bad of a down stretch. I mean, I've had some down stretches where I get a bit cold. Everybody does. It's DFS. You know, I've not once have tried to act like cold streaks don't happen. It happens in DFS. That is what it is. There's no way to avoid that. But this week has been like the DFS guys have just been like, no. You know what I'm saying? You've been having a great MLB season so far. You absolutely dominated NFL last year. NBA was way too good. We are not going to let you win this week. You know what I'm saying? They're like literally like a big middle finger flicking me off right now, telling me that they're not going to let me win right now. You know, it's not like anything has changed. My process is the same. I do a shit ton of research. Every single player in every single line that I make are in perfect situations. Everything matches up perfectly for them. My lineups are super, super optimal to be successful on a consistent basis, especially in single entry cash games. That is what I promote to my people. And GPP, I have fun with it. I full stack, and we sometimes absolutely dominate. Sometimes we don't. That's what happens in GPP. But it is what it is, man. All you can do is just keep fucking grinding. And you guys know me. I am the most competitive hard worker in this industry, and I got it. All right, I am on it. To make up for the struggle last week, I will be adding MLB Showdown and my MLB game bets, my actual game picks, on the MLB Access page every single day for you guys to make up for that. For the rest of the season, I'll do that for you guys because this week was horrible. All right? I know this isn't like us. I know a lot of people are stressing, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you're not used to really going through down patches like this with us. But we got you. We're going to turn it around. All right. Thank you guys for joining me as always. And once again, I do want to say that I am blessed and thankful for you guys because you guys every day come to me. You're like, look, Cam, we've won so much money with you. We pay so many bills with you throughout every single year. Look, you have your down patches. I'm here regardless. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you guys showing that love. It keeps me motivated, keeps me going. And trust me, I'm not going to sleep until we get this shit going. Trust me. All right. It's going down. All right. Let's go ahead and get straight into this high five, guys. Go to greenlightdfs.com for the bounce back week. Let's get it. Remember, MLB Showdown will be added and my game bets will be added every single day for the rest of the year because of this slow week last week. All right. Let's get it. Now, starting off at first base, starting off at pitcher. I know he got crushed by them last time out, but man, I know sometimes you want to dodge guys against the same team that they've already faced, but man, McCollus, so many righties in this Miami offense. McCollus is solid versus righties. He gets to face them again, and you've got to think he is pumped up to get revenge. I know Miami just saw him, but this Miami offense is not good. Regardless of the weird shit that happens in DFS, this Miami offense is not good. Now, obviously, through all days of research, things could change and he not end up being in play. But as of right now, first look, okay, I love the St. Louis offense against Hernandez at home. I think they're going to give him some run support. And I love McCollus' righty matchup against all these righties. Good K rate and only 6,400. You have to think this guy can at least get us 15 in this matchup. It's a great matchup, so I love him. Next up, a guy who's been struggling a little bit, but his price dropped over 1,500 Patrick Corbin is at home in Washington going against a Philly team that has plenty of Ks in it. Bryce Harper alone is going to strike out 3 times every game. Okay, so that's 3 Ks automatically for Corbin. And he's at home going against this Philly team. Look, Philly can be good at times, yes. Okay, but I definitely like Corbin a lot in this one, mainly because of price at only 8.2. He's got one of the higher strikeout rates on the entire slate. This guy K's, guys, we know what he's capable of. He hasn't had an amazing season so far this year. Let's take a look at the game log. All right, he started the year out solid. You see some 30s in there. You see some 20s, some 30s. You see the upside he has at that 39 against the Mets, 36 against Miami. And he's had some rough patches, -8, 11, and 2 against some bad offenses, okay? Don't get me wrong, against some bad offenses. Now he is at home going against the Philly team that on May 4th, he dropped 14 on them. I'm expecting 25 at least. And at 8.2, it is solid value for Corbin, and he's one of those guys who can get you 35 plus easily with that K rate that he has. Okay, that K rate is way too high. I love his potential at only 8.2. He might turn out to be more of a GPP option because of his recent play, but as of right now, in first look, I love Patrick Corbin. Next up, a guy who is still just too cheap, actually homered yesterday, 3.9 against Hernandez. I absolutely love him. Now, Goldschmidt, throughout his entire career, has dominated lefties, but I don't care that he's facing a righty here. It's a bad righty, and he's only 3.9. That price is very low. He's at home. Like I said, I'm liking these St. Louis bats to give McCullough some run support, and I think Goldschmidt will be a part of that at only 3.9. He's a fairly consistent bat at a cheap price. Next guy this price is just way too low. Jose Ramirez. Now, I get he's a little better versus lefties, but it's not like he's bad versus either. Okay, he hasn't had that huge season like we're used to with this guy, but we know he is elite. Okay, we're not even halfway through the MLB season yet. Okay, weird shit happens. People don't snap out of cold stretches until a little bit into it. It doesn't matter. This is Jose Ramirez. Don't forget who we're talking about. All right, this is Jose Ramirez. He is a beast. He's going to be batting from the left side of the plate against Lance Lynn. Lynn struggles versus lefties. He is elite versus righties. Jose will be batting as a lefty in this matchup, which is good for him. Okay? Now, like I said, his numbers versus both hands isn't far off either way. Okay? He's solid versus righties with a 331 WOBA and solid versus lefty with a 336. It's not much difference either way. He actually has more power, a higher ISO versus righties than he does lefties. Okay, but his on-base average is a little higher versus lefties, but his power is higher versus righties. It's not much of a difference at all. They're pretty close to each other. And the dude's only 3.7. You're getting a monster player at a crazy price. All right, so Jose Ramirez, absolutely love him at third base as a value as well. There's a lot of cheaper value guys, so it might end up being one of those days where you just pay up for the top pitching and roll with it. You know, I've always said get your pitching right and then figure the bats out, because a 2.8 batter can dinger just as well as a 5.8 batter can, okay? And a 5.8 batter can strike out too, every single time, okay? JD Martinez can go out and strike out 4 times. Mike Trout can go out and strike out 4 times. Okay, regardless of the matchup. It's DFS at the end of the day. You just got to keep grinding through the weird shit, okay? Like I said in the beginning of this video, MLB can get very, very weird, okay? It is what it is. Even the best players can dud, and the worst players go crazy at random moments. Keep playing the numbers and keep doing what you do, and you will bounce back. Do not fret it. Fret. I haven't said that in a million years. Don't fret it, guys, okay? Don't fret it, okay? Now, Randall Grichuk at 3.7 is my outfielder. Then I'm going to go with another value guy. And like I just said, maybe we pay up for pitching, but we'll have to see how it goes. Randall Grichuk at 3.7. I love him here in this matchup. And it's a small sample size, but in 4 at-bats against Pena, he's gotten 2 home runs. Now, LA is probably going to throw out some random guy to open the game, and then Pena is going to be the long reliever. He's going to be pitching most of the game. Grichuk has 2 home runs and 4 at-bats against the guy. He's got some good power. Pena gives up a ton of power. That is his weak point. He does give up a lot of power, and I think Grichuk can take advantage of that here. And at only 3.7, I'm expecting a dinger out of him in this one. And that's it, guys. We got McCullough and Corbin, but remember, if, like we see in the bats, there's plenty of value in bats today, and not a whole lot that you really have to spend up on this slate. So maybe we just go with the top pitching on the slate and deal with it. But the top pitching doesn't feel super, super safe. I mean, Soroka, I like him versus the Mets, and this Atlanta offense has been on point. But, I mean, do we like paying that super premium for him? Like almost $2,000 more than Corbin? He is $2,000 more than Corbin? That's just a crazy price. So I don't know. We'll have to do some more looking at it. Obviously, this is the first look, guys, that I come in here with. First look at the slate. Obviously, I do it all day's research to get everything optimal and perfect for the site. Greenlightdfs.com. Join the squad. We will have MLB Showdown, and we will have game bets. So if you are in a state that is able to gamble on the actual games, do that and use the bets and blah, 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 blah. And the MLB Showdown, make sure you reserve your spots for that. I will be announcing on Twitter at cam_ATL for my Twitter which showdown we will be playing every single day. But I will be providing MLB Showdown every single day for the rest of the season because of this slow week we had to kind of say, you know, my bad. I bet there's nothing else I could do, but hey, my bad. If I could go out there and hit for these guys exactly how they should every day, it would be easy. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Just like we go through the 16-game streaks, we got to take our hits when they come. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Thank you guys for watching as always. Paul Goldschmidt, Ramirez, and Grichuk at bats. And that's it, guys.